now they're going all in. There's a Swordsmaster. There's like 3 Berserkers over there. Ew. A lot of heroes. Oh no, warriors, not Berserkers. And what are you? Druid. Oh wow, okay. Both same. I hope. Hold on. This does 31 damage. I hope no one gets hurt by that. And then there's another one. Freaking Purge. So I'm gonna be sniped by 2 magic users for a while. There's a hero crest that I'm not gonna be using. I'm probably just gonna sell it. I don't like the fact that I'm given no opportunities to use my flyers. They are so weak. Level 14, 12. And enemies are getting way too strong. At some point, I may have to just promote them early because I can't use them anywhere at all. Or should I just gamble and just bring them in? Alright. Before I head in, I'm going to be promoting Garrick since he's level 20. You can promote a unit at any point after level 10, but I usually prefer to promote them at level 20. That's because if you promote them early, you basically waste whatever levels you don't reach. So if you promote someone at level 10, you basically wasted 10 levels. Like, you don't get the stat buffs you get from those 10 levels. You just go to the next stage and that's it. And yeah, I just want to get the most out of them. I'll be promoting you with the hero crest. Let's see. Mercenary Fighter Myrmidon. So I have the choice between a ranger or a hero. Oh, okay. Huh. That was between hero and warrior. That's how it is in the games I played. So let's see. A hero is basically an improved version of a mercenary, where it just boosts whatever stats of a mercenary normally has. So it's what was it again? HP, strength, defense, skills, speed. I think it's those stats, right? So if you promote to hero, it improves those stats even further. In addition, you can use axes, as you can see down there. As for ranger, I think what it does is it slightly boosts your stats. It doesn't boost it as much as hero, but in exchange, you get to ride on a horse and you use bows, so more range. Basically, mobility versus power, and I'm gonna go with power. Nice. Cool. Here's your axe. Normally people would say go with the mobile option, but I would prefer more power. I don't know why people think movement is better. I mean, when it comes to the GBA games, I don't know what people say about modern Fire Emblem games. But I'm just gonna stick to what I know. Okay. And I don't think they reach at all. I'm worried about the long-range magic users. Good start. What's going on today? I want to see if I can trigger the magic users. I want to use up their long-range stuff quickly, so I don't have to deal with it later. Okay, they're not shooting. The only thing I need to steal is that red gem up there. I don't think anyone else has anything I need. Right? Let me double check. Key, that's normal. Red gem. Yep, no, that's it. Man, the flyers in this game is so disappointing. You don't see it, but every time they get a quote-unquote bad level up, I always shake my head. Okay. Let's see, 14 defense each. 14, yep. Six, 16, 12. Okay. They're gonna start shooting. They're not even doing anything. Okay. You're making this extra confusing. Ewan. Wait, should I? No. I want to give the XP to the flyers. I'm gonna have someone over here and just... yeah, I'm gonna have some flyer here, have him spam with javelins. As for that spot, I'm just gonna get Garrick to invade him. What's your defense? 9. Oh man, you don't do anything. Wait, does he double? 16, 19. Let's go for a heavy swing. I'll do Watana. I got a barrier now I want to try. Oh my god, he doubles. I forgot to calculate the weapon weight. Okay. This is eerily easy. Alright, I hope you don't hear that. People came over for some goddamn reason. Let's see. But that's how that works. I'm scared of the Lunas. They all have Lunas. Okay, that was completely useless then. No wait, two of them has Flux, but it doesn't freaking matter. Let's see. So you probably do 12, 11, 23. That 23 is troublesome. Since they do Luna, they shouldn't go that far, right? Let me see if I can bait at least one of them, then we can go all in. don't know, worst case scenario, I just throw in Ewan. Good speed, good luck, he'll survive almost everything. Okay. Okay, now I really don't know what to do. The guy in the middle's the issue. He does way too much damage. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I bring you down, you can go for this one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I need to. Wait, no. Can you do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to completely blitz these guys. Support with Tethys. Sure. Alright. If they don't move, I'm going all in. Alright, Massacre it is. Movement is improved right now, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can fight this guy. Alright. So far, no good levels. I don't like that. I really, really do not like that. Where do you go? Okay. Luck is 9. This work? 2. I have to pray that 1, he doesn't hit that 25%, and 2, he doesn't hit that 2% crit. I'll test my luck. I've been feeling good today. Hey. And then we just beat the rest of them. And Vanessa. Vanessa. One, two, three, four, 5. And that wasn't so bad, I say, before I get my stuff kicked in. Okay, I'm gonna have Ross fight this guy. Then have Colm do his steel stuff. As for this junk up here, I'm just gonna... I want to take out these guys on the left, and then slowly go this way. Ugh. Okay, now they move. That's not reassuring whatsoever. Okay. Now... Hold on. What's the condition for them to fucking move? Do they all move now? There's a thief. Okay. Okay, no, I don't understand this. What is y'all's conditions? Is it a turn counting? Like after a certain amount of turns, then they arrive? Or what am I... This doesn't make any sense. Hold on, okay, before I restart, I will restart. There is something I want to check. Do the magic users start moving? If they do, then I have to replan this entire fucking map. Excuse my language, but I'm already really angry because there's no indication whatsoever. No one did anything. They just swung because they wanted to. That's it. That's stupid. Alright, I hope nothing bad happens. So, okay, the trigger is me approaching the users. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about the magic guys over there. can ignore them completely, that'll be fine, but I don't think they're gonna ignore us. Okay. Next round, they're definitely gonna fight us. Or try to hurt us. We can survive this. I'll just block. Wait. Does that reach there? No, okay. I'm just gonna block that just in case. And then put Garrick on. I don't think there are crits. Okay, they have 5% crit. That shouldn't be anything. 30. 35. Well, no, 34. Let's assume 34. Garrick has 34, 24, 18 for each of them. Deal 26 damage. 26, 25, 43, 19. No. I want you to do more damage. I don't know why I put freaking Tana there. Whatever. Do you even have a Iron Blade will do? Steel Blade. If I can take out a lot of them in a single turn, that'd be nice. So let's go with the Steel Blade. Not enough damage. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. This looks awful. God damn it, I wish you would do something. Eirika, no. That'd be nice though. They just don't do enough damage. Then I'm worried about... So one of them has range. This one I'm worried about. 22, 11, 12. You deal 12 damage. 26. God damn it, that's too much damage. Yeah, I gotta go in. I don't see a quote-unquote smart solution anywhere. Maybe I should have just pushed him in a bit. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. Oh god. Okay. I can live with that. Don't crit. That's a matter of what do I do from here. What's your movement? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom, boom. Yeah, I want to wait for the thief to... Wait a minute. Maybe I should bring... Wait a minute. I'm gonna bring... not yet. Should I? Let me think. I'm overwhelmed. Yeah, do they have javelins? They do not. Oh, but they got freaking lance. Where can I move up? They're already in the danger zone. I want to move back a bit, but no. It's smart to like push forward slightly. push. Give this back. And he will survive? Alright, Vanessa, support Comb over there. And stay. I thought about bringing Ephraim here, but the large amount of axe users is... wow. Alright, that's cool, Garrick. With this, I think all the cavalry is gone. Still gotta deal with the rest of this crap. Okay. This I can play with. That's not good. That's really not good. Alright, we may need to start pushing. I don't know what to do about the mages. They're the problem. My freaking L out of shell is not tanky enough for this. Maybe I should be aggressive with Ewan. You can sink a lot of the magic. Damn. Fine. 28. Okay. 34%, no crit. That's cool. Speed, 21 luck. Okay, wait, This is a what if. What if I just went all the way up there, tried to give him as much XP, promote him on the spot, and let him decimate them? That's all I can think of. They're not gonna double. I hope. Deals 30, 31, 30-ish, basically. 30, 15. I cannot do anything but wait. Just don't see myself doing anything drastic. Worst case scenario, I'm just gonna let the thief get all the stuff, I don't care. Okay, you do light magic. Jeez, I seriously don't know what to do. I don't know the conditions for when and why they will start launching their large-scale magic. Alright, you do you. That's 2020. Ah, no, loot, you cannot go in. I'm putting a lot of risk right now. Let's hope I understand how this works. I didn't even bother going in. You can use this? You can. Be anima. You just don't do it for some reason. When you do Hellfire, that's 29. It's 12 damage. You double. 13 speed. Equal. Did I just let Arthur walk all the way over there to where the thief is? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. He has a lot of vulneraries. He'll be fine. That's my motto for everything. He'll be fine. Deals 18, 14. Yep, I don't see anything. How much is that? 8. Damn. Use light. Nosferatu is 14, 7, 7, 13. Core defense. Galvonary. Do I take the gamble? Alright, I'm taking the gamble. I don't know what to do. Alright. You go back. That was so dangerous. And everyone here just try to fight off the enemies. Yep, they're going in. And who thought that Yuwen's gonna be our Lord and Savior in this map? Alright, this is good. If I can stay with this, everything... How many goddamn night crests are there? I don't need that many. The money I will take. 30. It's 2020. I boost him with the thingy. Is that safe? Spot safe? No. Okay. Okay. I want to give EXP to everyone else, but if those tomes run out, then I will fight with all my might. They're not gonna run out. Garrick. Even though the Perch League is droppable if you fight him, that's a high-ass hurdle you're asking me to do. Run into the enemy territory where they have a long-range attack that does a crazy amount of damage because the fucking enemy itself is a goddamn sage, in hopes of getting one item? No. Alright, now Archer can promote. Get out of the way. What was it, 30-30? 13 damage each, roughly. Stone, too much. Why is loot so fragile? I don't think they have any more items. Yeah, okay. Go for the chest, and we just play the waiting game. Three more bolting, 2 more purge. Oh crap, I didn't mean to give her the freaking armor slayer. Oh no, she's gonna get hit by magic, isn't she? Okay, 20 speed. Luck would have been nice. You're gonna aim for her because her HP is low. No, they went for Yuan. Do it again. With Garrick. They really, really hate Garrick. This fella's gonna try to escape next turn. Yeah, I don't need a Knight's Crest. That would be nice to have. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, this guy's definitely gonna get out. One hit. That's all you gotta do. Oh, Okay, so he took talisman, money, and a crest. And you only... Okay, that sucks. I would have preferred having all of it, but whatever. I mean, the money... it's only 5,000. Whatever. If this is the best I can do, it's the best I can do. Supply. Okay, Sage or Bishop? Anima, Light, Stabs, and then there's Bishop. So sages are advanced versions of mages, but this time you have an expanded options of using lights and stabs, whereas bishop is basically what Arthur is currently, monk, but stronger. And this is the one thing I forgot to talk about, the skill, the Slayer skill. This skill is also normally on monk. What it does is that this class can do extra damage against monsters. I completely forgot about it. I'm gonna go with Sage with loot later, so I'm gonna go with Bishop for Archer. By the way, I did some research on the 3 different types of magic users, aka the anima user, light user, and the dark user. I still don't know what the difference between them are. The stat differences are so minuscule. if I remember correctly, what was it? Dark users, aka shamans, have higher defense, slightly higher defense, and monks, aka the light users, have slightly more resistance. Right? Or was it mages? It's so small. Okay. And finally, Ewan. Druid Summoner. Druid uses dark animal stabs. And Summoner. Summon fighters. Dark stabs. Ooh. That sounds really fun. But from the looks of it, Druid is a mixed bag where you can use multiple types of stuff. Basically a diverse unit, whereas Summoner, I like the sound of that. From the looks of it, all three of my magic users are going to be able to use stabs. Alright, let's see. You're out, and this one has one more. I'll just wait it out. Alright, so, wait. I think about how the heck are you supposed to do this map? I was thinking, like, if I could bring Ewan over here and he'll be completely fine, I should just throw him right here immediately, but no, there were 3 warriors here. And we can't just fight over here because we're gonna get shot at by the freaking sages over here. I don't know how you're supposed to solve this map. Whatever. I just want to see the damage. 20, and then there's a 5% crit. Doable. I see. You're not gonna initiate at all. Now what's... Wait, I want to see the summon thing later. I'm gonna bring Yuan back, summon, and then I will see what I can do. Do I control? Oh my god, I control it! Oh, this is so cool! So I can bait enemies with this. That's awesome. Yep, not moving an inch. Can I keep doing that? Looks like I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. Nah, I kind of want to play around with this. And you get XP for doing that every time. That's so stupid. I like it. Why do you have a killer? Can I keep doing that? No, okay. Only one at a time, or is there a limit? Let's see. Alright, I accidentally made this guy angry. That's just so cool. I wanna know, who do I give it to? It's Tana. If I could. Too strong. No, that's just this is the coolest class I've ever used. I'm just about this close to giving up on Vanessa. I'm just gonna promote her early. The second she becomes level 15. Good. That's not bad. Okay, so all that remains is the healers, the 2 sages over there, and we're done so. I don't know what it's gonna take for them to go in my direction. Alright, Marissa. Oh. Yep. Assassin or Swordsmaster? Swordsmaster is an improved version of the Myrmidon, aka good skill and speed. So Swordsmaster will just make those 2 stats go insane, making it so that you are more super likely to crit, and you are... I don't think there's a possibility of you never doubling at that point anymore. Whereas Assassins... I think the stats are kind of similar to Swordsmaster, where it improves speed and skill. But the difference between the 2 is that Swordsmaster gets more strength, whereas Assassins get more speed. I'm gonna go with Swordsmaster. Because I really need that damage. I should have paid attention. Did Constitution go up? I don't think it did. It didn't feel like it. Alright. Who hasn't promoted? Loot. My 2 flyers, Ross, and Colm. He's very close. What will it take? Do I need to swing at you, or should I just get super close? What is wrong with these guys? Hit him. Do you move now? I don't know. Don't crit. If I recall correctly, certain classes have innate crit boost, right? Does that apply in this game? If so, that means Marissa has like a much higher chance to crit if we were to ignore her skill for a second. Because it wasn't normally this high, was it? If there is innate crit boost, that means Swordsmaster, Assassins, and Berserkers have an increased chance of critting enemies in general. One down, another to go. Alright, I just need you to hit the enemy once. No. Let's get enough XP, that's all I need from you. I'm not asking for anything insane like defeating them, just one hit. XP should be enough. Alright. All you gotta do is hit the, that thing over there, you're done. You don't, for some reason, don't get credit. Oh wait, gem. Forgot about it. Of course you miss. Screw it, I'll just finish you off. You have a potion on you? Good. Did not check. Please be enough. Yes, okay. Okay, now I can promote 2 more units. First one is Vanessa. You are way too weak. Point where I just don't want to use you anymore. I'll use you once and that's it. So I got the option of Falcon Knight and Wyvern Knight. Since I don't have a core mog on my team, What Wyvern Riders turn into is Wyvern Lords or Wyvern Knights. Wyvern Lords, I assume, is an improved version of Wyvern Riders, aka improved strength and improved defense. Wyvern Knights, on the other hand, as you can see, it has a unique skill known as Pierce, where you can ignore enemy defense. That sounds incredible. If you were to promote a Pegasus Knight, you can have the choice between Falcon Knight and Wyvern Riders. Falcon Knights are basically improved versions of Pegasus Knights, aka increased speed and higher resistance. And since Vanessa really sucks at damage, I'm gonna make her into a Wyvern Knight. At the very least, be a good saint. Constitution went up, so now you can finally use an Iron Lance without being slowed down. Alright, next up is Calm, Ocean Seal. Wait, level 20? Yeah, I'm just double checking. For Calm, I know exactly what I'm gonna do with you. So you have the choice between Assassin and Rogue. Rogue is an improved version of Thief, and as you can see in the skill down there, Pick, you have the ability to unlock anything without the use of keys or lockpicks. Assassins, on the other hand, they have a unique skill called Silencer where they can instantly kill any enemy in the game, which is dependent on the units. What stat was it? It's not level. I don't think it's skill in this game. Or am I thinking about a different skill? It's either dependent on skill or crit rate. But if I'm gonna use an assassin, that means he loses the ability to use a lockpick, which is fine. That's why I built up a lot of chest keys and stuff. So let's go with this one. So I just realized your attack stat is crazy, dude. It's 15, right? 16. Alright, I'll deal with Garrick then. Little minion there. Who knows what's gonna happen? Okay. Summoner might actually be the best thing I've ever gotten. I don't think there's a single... Let me think about it. All the classes in the history of Fire Emblem, the only class that I liked the most was... Actually, I shouldn't say it. It's kind of a spoiler. I mean, we've seen the character, but I have not used the character yet. But Summoner is definitely my second favorite... Yeah, second favorite class of all time. Third place has to be Ninja. Ninja's is cool. Alright, before I end this, I'm gonna talk about the Great Lord. Great Lords are obviously an improved version of the Lord. And something interesting about the Lord, Great Lord is that how a Lord upgrades to a Great Lord varies between games. Wait, is that Max? No, that's not Max. She's gonna reach S soon. So what do I mean by that? So as I mentioned before with the Lord when I first talked about it, Lords vary from game to game. So a certain Lord might have high skill, a certain Lord might have high speed, high strength, etc, etc. In addition to their stats being varied, their freaking promotion is also varied. So for example, in this game, the Lords, a Great Lord will get horses, as you can see. But in another game, such as Fire Emblem Awakening, you don't get horses, but you get access to using both swords and lance. And then there's Binding Blade, where you don't get anything at all. You still have a sword, you still walk on your feet, that's it. It's strange. We are really near the end game, huh?